Hello, it's Dom, and today we have a Wild Hunt deck with the new Master Mirror cards. It's purely made of monster cards with no neutrals in, because we want to get a few devotion abilities off. And I just throw in as many Wild Hunt cards as possible, with a few other cards like the Beast, because that's really nice for having the strongest unit on the board and dominance. And other than that, let me show you how it works. Okay, so we're up against Scoia'tael. Gonna be reusing one of their, nature cards? Or special cards, okay. Right, so we'll mulligan Naglfar's crew and then Winter Queen, because we don't want her in hand. Reason why we'll take the crew is because we do have a few ways of getting Biting Frost onto the board, like with our big mirror, which has Echo. Edgaeth, that's it, or Ardgaeth. Oh, okay, so they've got a strong opener.
You'll feel better.
But you know what, with a strong opener like that, it means that we could probably play the Beast in case they push this round. And that will keep on getting stronger and stronger because, well, they've already got a really strong unit on the board. So we have Imlerith's Wrath, which is really nice, but we do kind of want to have Imlerith as well. So if in late game they manage to redo what they've done here, or massively strengthen up another unit, we can just crush it completely. I mean, we do have quite a nice hand, actually. I'm hoping to kind of push them for a long third round, but we'll see. Okay, the issue is, because I'm so used to playing other card games now, and I still haven't done too much Gwent, I do kind of get a bit nervous when it comes to those face down cards, because I don't really know what any of them do anymore. So I'm used to back in the day that being, say, either 6 cost Teruvial, which is going to buff cards adjacent to it by 2, or what other ones were there? There was that Dryad, which would do a lot of damage to a card when it tried to use its effect. Oh well, we'll see.
Follow me this way.
From the way they're playing, I'm guessing it's some sort of buff card. You know, we might put down Eridan. Just do a bit of damage to them now. I mean, I know it is lowering their strongest card, so the Beast isn't going to get as many buffs, but it does allow us to just take the lead. Okay, so that's clearly going to take them over the line. So we're going to need to play just one of our bronzes, maybe Wild Hunt Hound. Thing is, I'm worried about the actual power of whatever that face down is. But the thing is, because they've passed so early, we could literally play Naglfar's Taskmaster and Wild Hunt Hound, and there wouldn't be any real issue with it if we just instantly passed next round. Yeah, so we'll play Wild Hunt Hound as well, just because I don't want to seem like an idiot who passes too early. I mean, I doubt it's going to do 12 power, but just in case. Oh, okay, it did 8. I didn't really need to worry about that. We take it anyway, though, which is quite nice. And we'll go into the final round with 10 cards, as we're just going to pass quite early on. We might play 1 card this round. Depends how I'm feeling. Right, we'll get rid of the Hound. And we might get rid of Red Riders, just because we got the big mirror. So this hand's looking really good. It's got plenty of golds and a couple of bronzes just to kind of thin it out. And there's no real reason for us to push this, so we'll leave it at that. Means that we get more to mulligan next round, rather than playing 1 card and losing out on a mulligan. Another thing that's nice is we now have Imlerith in hand, which means we can just straight up destroy one of their cards next round. Okay. So they're running Devotion, because they put it in the melee lane, but got the ranged ability as well. So we'll keep that in mind. We'll get rid of Red Riders again. We've already got our mirror. Naglfar's crew's quite nice. especially as it works off in the Rift, because we can just set its power to 7. And Oberon Conqueror is really nice, but I'm kind of worried if I play it early, it'll just get destroyed. So, although it's got that final line of boosting other Wild Hunt units I summon by 1, I might just not really worry about that side of it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is for now we get down our kind of slowly buffing units. Like, if we get down the Apparate, or this Phantom card first, because I haven't seen much removal from them yet. It's a decent card, but if they do destroy it, I won't be too fast as compared to things like Oberon. We'll play Nithral next as well, because obviously he does a lot of every turn damage, and because we got the Phantom down, that should hopefully keep on buffing itself, and then be the strongest unit on the board, so we always have dominance. Okay, yeah, we'll get Nithral down now, just so we can try and knock that unit lower on health. I mean, even if it buffs, we can just play NA Conqueror, and that'll be the strongest unit on the board. Okay.
Though trees live longer than humans, they need.
And I could actually play...
protection from them.
No, because that wouldn't give me dominance, so... we will need to play NL Conqueror for dominance this turn. That or use our leader ability and play something else. But just in case they've got anything bad for it, I'm going to hold off from that. But I could probably use my leader ability now if I'm ready to choose someone to give it to. Probably Oberon. Because if I'm going to be missing out on his second effect, it's worth just buffing him up. Okay, so they're going to have a lot of strength on both rows. It might be worth Ardgeirthing. And again, it doesn't really matter how much they buff or what their strongest unit is, just because of what we've got in hand. So we'll keep on hitting the Mahakam Defender. There we go, Winter Queen's dropped as well. So our board's looking a lot stronger than theirs at the moment. Oh, and we got Wild Hunt Bruiser as well, so we can just move things around, do extra damage. Okay. Right, now I don't... This might sound silly, but I don't know if it's going to still get its passive if we move it to the ranged row. Because, I mean, its order technically hasn't been used, but its order isn't active. So we'll just move it back anyway and assume that's how it works. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. So, you know what, I'm thinking maybe I'll deal with that now that Mahakam Defender's not boosted. I mean, we're winning by quite a lot right now. That's the thing. They do still have their leader ability, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, here we go. Call of the Forest. And they're going to a Forest Protector. And it just drops without using its... Okay, cool. I guess if we just hit Dunker, maybe, or just in case it is still buffing, that's the issue. Yeah. Frost will be coming to an end soon, so Naglfar's crew is going to be nice to play eventually. We obviously have the Naglfar itself, or we could play Oberon, because I think we're past most of removal, but just in case, we'll use Parasite. I mean, that is a nice target, but then Imlerus Wrath wouldn't have a good target, so we'll let that stay for now. See, the thing is, part of me just wants to get down to Oberon now because I'm interested to see what free he'll come up with Create. But that doesn't seem like a really good reason to play him. Okay, by them buffing that, I'm assuming it is still getting some form of value off. I'm just going to Frost the front row now and hit that. Just we're at a point of winning where Imlerith's Wrath isn't too important. And maybe we might want to save it for something they've buffed in hand. Okay, Oak Critters. I have a feeling they're trying to get rid of my engine there, so we should probably buff Nifral to keep him safe, but oh well. Naglfar's crew's more value. And even if they do have a big, strong removal card, we have Oberon who's going to be worth about 20 points in hand, and we can just remove their strongest unit as well. So we've got at least about 25 power left in hand. The Great Oak, very nice card. Oh, I see they're going to get rid of, yeah, Nifral. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Right, okay, well, that's going to end this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with another deck. I don't know, maybe Northern Realms, maybe Skellige.